love and light, wholeness and health, stillness and blessings, love and light, wholeness and health, stillness and blessings, love and light, wholeness and health. I appreciate y'all for joining me for this pre-harvest full moon fire ritual. The harvest moon will be commencing at 10:05 p.m. You'll be able to see it depending on where you're at. Show up, ancestors. Show up. Through the fire. Hope y'all enjoy this 528 frequency. Activate self-healing and positive transformation. Inside and out. We ask the guardians and ancestors for protection against all lower vibrations in action. Thank you. Namaste. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. I'm happy to be here in the flesh with y'all on this beautiful Thursday, pre-harvest moon day. Lovely energy in the air, in the atmosphere today. I hope today's message find everybody in the highest frequency possible, the best of well-being, and all is well with you and your household and all your affairs. I have a few words for the day before we proceed. I hope y'all appreciated the fire ritual. For once again this pre-harvest moon. For those who do moon magic, I'm sure you're aware that full moon is a good time for your affirmations, petitions, supplication, your candle magic, and whatever your meditations and whatever work that you do. The nature of the harvest full moon refers to the time of year that the northern equinox, the placement after the northern equinox, which is the time that signifies for your good harvest, crops to be harvested. So for the herbologist in 420th, y'all should be expecting some some good crops to come through and, vegetation, fruits and vegetables therefore. But, that's what this harvest moon, y'all, that's what this harvest moon signify though, a time of harvest. New beginnings, fruition, and so forth. With that, I got a few forewords. Knowledge itself is power, and the knowledge itself will improve the quality of your life. Knowledge itself is your lighthouse. It's how people gonna know you as a person. You cannot give in the city, so y'all gotta pardon me. We gonna hear sirens. We gonna hear life. We gonna hear life happening around us. And I'm kind of glad that happened. So, cause it just gave me another message. Stick to your guns because life is always gonna be happening around you. And if you're not focused, you would be distracted. You cannot give what you do not possess. Empower, educate, and elevate. I was sharing a video last night, and most times I have a tendency to, because I stay in a certain frequency, and is very aware of protecting that certain frequency that I be in. So I'm mindful of even opening a text message sometimes, or opening an email sometimes, or opening something on YouTube that somebody sent me because of the frequency that might be involved in. I have to be mindful of the food that I digest, not through what I intake with food, but through thoughts, frequency, vibrations, conversations, and therefore watch the food that you digest. But anyway, I watched the video, and I was very mindful to not be overcritical of what I was watching, and more so, if I responded to the text concerning the video, to be mindful of the space that I was responding from. So instead of responding, I just asked a question. What do you think about? What do you think about what you sent? And in that, some profound things were shared. But my whole analysis of the video was what I'm about to share. And that'll kind of give y'all an indication of how I felt about the video. Be aware of information that sound new, but may be just a fancy way for you to repeat lower vibratory things on a higher level. The devil is upgrading itself, and if you're trying to come in alignment with your divinity, with God, and be God, goddesses, then know that the devil is upgrading. So you must too. As you upgrade the devil, when I say devil, I mean lower frequencies, ego. The ego is upgrading too, as you try to upgrade your higher self. So be aware of information that sounds new, but may just be a fancy way of doing the same things on a lower vibratory, frequency on a higher level. Beware of doing this. Beware of that. Let me repeat that again, because I just got Mercury messing with my tongue. Be aware of information that sounds new, but it's just a fancy way of doing lower vibratory things on a higher level. To receive, you have got to have room. You've got to clear space. To receive, some people want to receive more, some people want to receive more in their hand than what the soul needs. Regardless of that, to receive in any kind of way, you gotta clear space. You gotta have room. A seed time to germinate and take root. Also remember that as you work to align with yourself, nature will open the door for you to align with all. All energy follows thought, and where you put your thoughts, your energy will be. To receive, you have got to have room. We have to shed the old to come into the new. There's a power and force behind us, behind life, saying we are never the same. We are always changing, and that is the only constant. I hope y'all enjoy this full moon and this message. We're on the 80K Luca Life, the short section, application, on page 168. And what is application? Simply, application is the process of applying that which you know. The process of being able to demonstrate that which you know. Application is a process of me being able to share and teach through these things that I know. Application. Service. Service to life is harmonious action to life. There is no such thing as work. Service to life is action in life. There is no such thing as work. Work is your perception of the deed you're performing. It is an honor to keep life in action in the outer activity. Rejoice that you are allowed to serve life. You are serving your own life for your freedom. This is a part of me. I'm serving my life with what I'm sharing. This is me serving life because I'm free. You are serving your own life for your freedom. People feel they are serving the master. When they come into this understanding, they want to serve the master. That is all well and good. But see, we are really serving life for our freedom. Nobody come here to serve no master. We came here to get in touch with the master and oneself and become free and sovereign through that. The opportunity to serve is simply the tool by which one can gain his freedom. Why? Because through serving, you become aware of yourself. Even the master teaches us. Even the master teaches so that one who hears can apply and become a master. Service gives opportunity to balance what we have not done but should have. Service gives us opportunity to balance what we have not done but should have, as well as what has been misqualified or done wrong. So I don't know what kind of karma I'm cleaning up by being of service through this message. Y'all walk with me. We have a threefold service to the higher self within, or presence, source, God, whatever you want to call it, to the world and humanity, and to oneself. If you have felt you wanted to render a service, now is the opportunity in giving decrees, especially in groups. To do something a master has asked is one thing, but to do a thing that the master has not asked is quite another. You have not because you ask not. Yet what you ask for, you do not receive. Let me back that up. You have not because you ask not. Yet what you ask for, you do receive, though you may not recognize it as what you have asked for, because you forgot the details. Spiritual teachers through the ages have been mostly the accretion of knowledge, the buildup of knowledge, and did not give a balance to life for what was received. How many people are receiving knowledge that they didn't pay the debt for, that they didn't make the balance for? Because that's what's probably is bringing you hardship and karma, the dishonorment of that. Just an accretion or acquiring of knowledge is not enough. Just acquiring this knowledge is not enough. We talk about application. Just acquiring this knowledge is not enough. It is practical use of knowledge that is true wisdom, no matter in what sphere one is operating. The instruction given by the Master Saint Germain is to produce works. Not only acquiring knowledge and working for individuals' attainment, but while doing to putting into operation actions for the freedom of all mankind. The purpose of me doing this here is to produce works. The purpose of me sharing this is for you to be able to produce works. Not only acquiring this knowledge and working for your own individual attainment, but doing it for the wholeness. Only within these past 20 years has such a balance been given, and that was done through the knowledge and activity of those of us invoking the powers of light. We were taught invocation by issuing decrees, particularly in unison and wholeness. In group activity, there being more power in unified action, each having the combined effort of all. They say power in numbers, right? Group activities offer opportunities and advantages not otherwise obtained. Many cosmic activities have taken place which were made possible only by the decrees given in large groups. Group activities offer the most magnificent opportunity in the world. When you attend a group, leave your troubles outside. When you come in my presence, leave your troubles outside. After the meeting, go home quietly, joyously, and hold the radiation. See, if you leave your troubles outside, you'll be able to hold the radiation that I'm going to impart in the merging of our meeting. The energy released in songs, decrees, visualization, reading, contemplation, and group activity is amplified for the number participating. It is a good way to quickly balance our account back to life. Through decrees, we can contribute energy from the physical realm, which is taken up and used for the specific purpose to be handled. Great service is being rendered by amplification in group activity. We have a combined power of the group. The same principle applies in pushing a car or lifting a weight. Two people each pushing on the car may not move it, but when both push on the same one, they have enough power to get results. Let me back up. The same principle applies in pushing a car or lifting a weight. Two people each pushing on his car may not move it, but when both push on the same one, they have enough power to get results. Besides that, in group work, the effort of each individual is amplified by the number in the group, which equals or amounts to the same as if each individual gave the decree as many times as there are persons in the group. Y'all catch that? Through group activity, much assistance is given to the locality. Much of the daily mass accumulation of destructive qualified energy can be transmuted and changed and released, which helps in keeping the atmosphere more pure. Using the I am statements in groups, the cooperative action of students or those working from the same principle blesses all students or all those present, because the I am presence is in each one of us. 1/3 of the energy must be released from human beings in the physical realm by self-conscious effort. 2/3 of the energy will be supplied by the masters. 1/3 of the energy must be released from human beings in the physical realm by self-conscious effort. 2/3 of the energy will be supplied by the masters. 1/3 up, 2/3 down. 60% of the energy released in calls, decrees, affirmations, and songs for mankind stays in one's own world, stays in your own world, and goes into the causal body. 40% goes into service. In groups, it is best to sit with hands and feet uncrossed to receive currents and let them freely flow through. Crossing or touching hands, knees, or feet neutralizes the action. The receptive way to sit is with feet and knees a few inches apart. Hands on knees with palms up, palms down for giving. There is also the action of receiving and giving, with left palm up and right palm down. When standing to make applications, stand with feet about 4 inches apart. You can't give that which you do not possess. You may know of a thing intellectually and can convey the idea abstractly, but cannot give the quality. Do not hold the power, which is feeling. Like an excellent music teacher conveys the feeling, like an excellent teacher conveys the feeling, like an excellent orator conveys the feeling, conveys the emotion, conveys the movement behind what is being expressed. Like an excellent teacher conveys the feeling to the pupil. The pupil may be able to read the notes, but that is not enough. So it is with this instruction. Those who have had the training and sat in the classes, especially while the masters gave the dictations or addresses, have had the opportunity implanted in your consciousness, especially in the feelings. The ascended master's consciousness is the substance of light given through this radiation. Love, light, stillness, blessings, health, and wholeness. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate comments because I'm affected by a comment as much as more than y'all can imagine. If you want to donate, $SAIWOODAGOD. That's $Sawu the God. Y'all have a joyous harvest full moon on this Thursday evening. 1. I had to repost this video, but at the same time, I hope y'all enjoy it all as well. It's Sawu the God. I hope y'all still enjoy this video. I had to re-record it on another device, but at the same time, it's about the message over the complications of the mess. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Love, light, and wholeness. 1.